You mentioned that, the candidates that you're talking to or prospective candidates that you're talking to, they'll latch on to something. What are some of those things that candidates latch onto that gets them excited enough to continue exploring an opportunity?
So when we talk to candidates and we speak to them about things that are going to check the right boxes, we focus on the things that we hear that excite them and the things that drive them crazy. What's the exact opposite of that? So they get jazzed about work-life balance. You mean I can work for a firm that I'm not going to be told in January that I got to have 60 to 65 billable hours already? Or I'm going to work for a firm that they track hours, but it's strictly to understand scope of work. It's not for billing. I'm not going to get beat up every Friday because I didn't work enough hours. Those are huge. The ability for people to have the flexibility to have a life from 8 to 5, work for a firm that understands that, hey, I got 2 kids that are under the age of 12 years old. And sometimes curveballs fly at me that I just don't see coming. And I need somebody that understands that. And somebody that understands that, while it may seem like a natural outflow for you guys or a lot of the other clients we work with, you'd be surprised still to this day how many people just don't get it. They don't get it. So those are things that when we talk to people, their eyes light up, they get a smile on their face, they're excited about what we're talking about. Compensation obviously plays into that, but I think that we're at a point in the world today in accounting where there's not a huge disparity in compensation between firms. There's definitely some, but the thing that I talk to candidates about constantly whenever we start talking about compensation, especially if there's other comp on the table from other opportunities they're looking at, is you're going to earn every dime of that compensation. They're going to get their value out of you at that comp for what they're paying you. We've got a candidate that just took an offer for another firm versus an offer we had on the table. There was an 8-year tax manager CPA at $175,000. And it's a mid-sized firm. It's not a large national firm. It's a mid-sized firm, but $175,000 plus a $10,000 sign-on. And I'm very well aware of who the firm is. I know how they treat their people. And I let the person know, look, you're going to earn every dime of that 170, 175. You are. You're going to work for the money you're getting. And if you're okay with that, God bless you. Go knock the cover off the ball.